Everyone, hello, happy Sunday. Hi, my name is Tiffany and this is We Love Food, and today we're going to be making banana oat milk bread or oat milk muffins. So you can put them in a muffin pan or you can put them in a loaf pan, but it doesn't matter. They taste the same and they're delicious. Hello, Angel2871. How are you today? Happy Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera, and then we can get started, okay? Hi, how are you this Sunday? Hi, Anika, how are you? Hello, everyone. How are you? Happy Sunday. I'm just going to get my camera adjusted, so bear with me. Okay? Sorry about that, guys. I know I'm making you all dizzy. Thank you for coming in, guys. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Tiffany, and this is We Love Food on the Sister Tribe Network. Our leader is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. And you can join us on Facebook at World Changer Sister Tribe, or you can go to bit.ly/join Sister Tribe now to be, you can come there to be associated with a group of women that are inspired by the Holy Ghost and led to walk in our passion. Our vision midwife is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock, and she really does help you walk in your gifting, in your passion, in your purpose. So thank you for coming in today. The way my kitchen is angled, you're not going to be able to see me, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing. As you can see in the top left corner here, I have all the ingredients for the banana oat milk bread that I'm going to get started on. So let's get started, okay? All right. So to start things out, we're not using regular eggs. I'm using flax eggs. So flax eggs consist of flax meal. Flax meal is just grounded flax seed. Looks like this. It smells really nutty. I'm going to show you. Alright, so this is flax seed. We're going to use flax seed. And normally you put it with 1 tablespoon flax seed to 2.5 tablespoon water, but because we're making it banana oat milk, I decided to put oat milk in there instead of water. So you're going to use 2.5 tablespoons oat milk to 1 tablespoon flaxseed, and it makes a flax egg. It is egg free, just for anyone that has egg allergies, or if you have a dairy allergy. We're not using milk or egg, milk, which is from cows, or eggs, which are from chicken today. But we the bread is made with flour, all-purpose flour, which has gluten in it. So this week we're focusing more on people with dairy and egg allergies than people with gluten allergies, okay? As you know, We Love Food is your allergy-free cooking show, and so this week we decided to go with egg and dairy allergies instead of gluten, because we've been doing gluten for the last few weeks. All right, so that's the first thing you would do, is you get your 2 flax eggs. So that would be 2 tablespoons of flax meal and 5 tablespoons of oat milk. You put them in a container, you set it to the side. In about 10 minutes, it's going to get an egg white texture. This has been sitting for about, I'm sorry, I'm using a knife. It's been sitting for a while, so it has the egg whitey texture. Normally, I wouldn't use this for baking. I would use it for like pancakes or something like that. However, I tried it, it worked, and so I'm using it this time. So 2 flax eggs. You set that to the side. By the way, you're going to need 2 containers. So I'm using 2 containers, one for the dry ingredients, one for the wet. So you have your flax eggs. You're going to combine that with your melted vegan butter. This is melted, 3/4 cup melted vegan butter. You can find that Earth Balance at any grocery store. As well as, give me 1 second. So let me go ahead and combine these ingredients. And I'm using the smaller bowl for the wet ingredients, because we're going to fold them into the dry ingredients, which are going to be in the bigger bowl. So, if you're interested in these recipes, I will definitely post them in Sister Tribe on Facebook. So just let me know if you would like for me to post them. Normally I do, if requested by the group, but if not, you can just watch the replay. That's what I'll say. You can watch a replay. So, and then it is banana. So I mashed these bananas, and they look kind of icky, but they're mashed bananas. And it requires about a cup of mashed bananas. So this is about 3/4 cup. So I'm going to add a 1/4 cup oat milk, just to get that that volume that we're looking for. So, a 1/4 cup oat milk with the bananas, and we're going to add that in with the rest of the wet ingredients over here in our first bowl, the smaller bowls of the 2. And we're just going to whisk that around, make sure they're combined really well. And okay, I'm sorry, that's yeah, a 1/2 cup of oat milk, not a 1/4. That's a 1/2 cup. So I used a 1/4 cup the first time. I'm gonna use it again so that we have the right amount of moisture. Okay, we just mix that all in together. And then for the dry ingredients, I can set these to the side because we're done with them. We won't need the flaxseed or the flax meal anymore. For the dry ingredients, we're going to start with the flour. And that's going to be a 1.5 cups of flour. So I'm going to use my 1/2 cup. I'm going to bring this over here because it's a lot easier to see it on this end. So if you can see me, I'm in, let me adjust. All right. Sorry, I'm putting my hands over it. So I'm in the top corner here. All right. So, you can, give me 1 second. So we're going to use, I'm using a 1/2 cup, so I'm going to get 3 cups full of flour. All right, 1. And I kind of rough it. I don't have to make it exact. So we're just going to get the scoops of flour. So that's a 1.5 cups of flour. And we're going to set this to the side. And then we need 3/4 cup of sugar. Let me make sure that's right. Yep, 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm sorry, my cookbook is over on the other side. All right. And I can get this Earth Balance out of the way as well, because we're done with that. We've already combined the wet ingredients. So we're just going to sit this over here. All right. So this is a 1/2 cup. And then, sorry, the 1/4 cup. So 3/4 cup. Set this back here. And then we need the rest of our dry ingredients, such as the baking powder, cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg. Well, the vanilla we're going to put in the wet ingredients, so we can move that over here. But the cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg, yes, here we go. So we're going to use a 1/4 cup of, excuse me, let's start with a 1/2 tablespoon. A 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder. Baking powder. All right. And kind of clean it off right there. Excuse me. That's a whole tablespoon. This is 1 tablespoon. I apologize. It's like, that doesn't sound right. All right. So we're going to use a 1/4 tablespoon, a 1/4 teaspoon, excuse me, of cinnamon as well as nutmeg. So that's our cinnamon. And then our nutmeg. And then we need some salt. So I'm using the pink Himalayan salt because it's fine ground and I absolutely love it. So we're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Alright, so it's not that much, just enough to give it the right flavor. And then we're going to take that same 1/2 teaspoon and put some vanilla in the wet ingredients. Alright, and I believe we're done with our measuring. We just need to combine at this point. Yep. So, I'm going to give the wet ingredients one final stir once again. And with the dry ingredients, I'm going to give it a spin. Here we go. I just want it combined really well. And the thing about the muffins, you don't want them to get hard. So you don't want to over stir them once the wet ingredients are combined. So I'm going to set that to the side. So here we go. We're going to add the wet ingredients to the dry. And I left my bananas kind of lumpy on purpose because I like the whole extra moist. The idea of it being super duper duper moist. And so they're not too thick as far as lumpiness goes, but they're just right. So I just mashed them really well. Alright. So we're just going to give this, like, fold the wet into the dry, or the dry into the wet, however you think of it, until it's well combined. It's going to be kind of thick and goopy, but it'll cover, the wet ingredients will cover the dry. I'm just making sure I'm getting it all. I'm folding it all in. I'm not missing any of the stuff on the bottom. I'm sure you can see me. So, and you want to fold it more so than you want to mix it. I wouldn't use a mixer. I would just fold it. Just keep folding it until all the ingredients are well combined. But you don't want to fold it too much, and then the muffin is not moist or gets tough. You just want it well coated. So it's well coated. And your oven, I'm sorry, I forgot to say this at the beginning. 350 for 25 minutes. You're going to put this in the oven. I have my muffin loaf lined with wax paper. To me, wax paper is easier to deal with, and you can just pull it out. You don't have to, you can just pull out the loaf to let it cool, or it's just easier cleanup wise for me. So I'm putting the whole loaf in here. Earlier I didn't do a loaf, I did muffins, and when I tried the recipe at first I did muffins, and so I like that as well. So I'm gonna stick this in the oven on 350 for about 25, excuse me, no, the muffins were 25 minutes. The loaf is gonna be 40 minutes. So we're gonna stick this in the oven for about 40 minutes. And then at the end, and you can top it with cinnamon if you'd like to. I just choose not to top with anything. And normally, if this wasn't the allergy-free show, we would put nuts or some other like almonds or walnuts or something else to top it with brown sugar. But because we're trying to avoid the nuts, because it's an allergy-free show, I use the flaxseed. The flax seeds have, the flax meal gives it a nutty flavor. So you're not going to miss the nuttiness. It's going to give you still a nutty flavor, but no, none of the allergy. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in the oven for approximately 40 minutes, and I'll show you the end result of the muffins. So after 25 minutes in the oven, the muffins come out looking like this. They're absolutely delicious. They're super, super duper moist. I don't know if you can see them. No, you know what? I thought about that. CJA123. I thought about using plantains because I have I have very ripe plantains in my refrigerator, and I just didn't feel like frying them. But I never use plantains instead of bananas. I never thought about a plantain muffin. But now that you said that, that is something I will try, and I'll definitely okay. I will definitely let you know. I'll just put it out there on my on the next few shows to let you know how that came out. But I've never tried plantains. So I'm going to try plantain tart, but I've never tried the muffin. That'll be interesting. So, but thank you for asking, because I'm definitely going to try that now because I was thinking about it. All right. So these are how the muffins came out. They're absolutely moist. They're absolutely delicious. I'm going to break one open for you to see. I don't know if you can see how moist it is, but it's super duper moist. Like, it's so good. And like I said, I did chunks of banana, so you can see the bananas almost in there. It's so good. And it's not overly sweet. So yes, I can scope the plantain tart for you. It will not be on Sister Tribe Network. I'll do it under my name, but definitely when I do the plantain tart, I'll put it out there. But you can absolutely join World Changer Sister Tribe on Facebook, and I'll put it in the group. If I decide to do the plantain tart, I'll definitely post when I do that. Okay. Yes, I've been wanting to do a plantain tart for a while. So, but these banana nut muffins were absolutely delicious. Excuse me, banana oat milk muffins were really good. My handle is @tjosephs13. So that's @TJOSEPHS13. And I'll definitely But if you're interested, you can go to World Changer Sister Tribe and I'll let you know when I'm going to scope about the plantain tarts. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for coming in today, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay. It's on Facebook underneath World Changer Sister Tribe. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm sorry, hon. I just assumed you were on Facebook because you're on Periscope, but I apologize. You can always follow us on this handle, or I'll do it underneath my handle. Okay? Well, thank you for all my replay viewers, all my Twitter viewers. I thank you for coming in. Happy Sunday. Today on We Love Food, we created banana oat milk muffins. They're allergy free. They have no eggs, nor do they have any dairy products, but they do have regular all-purpose flour. They're absolutely moist and delicious, and I think you should try the recipe. So, if you are interested, please come to World Changers. Thank you. World Changer Sister Tribe on Facebook, or join at bit.ly/join Sister Tribe now, and you can get the recipe, and I'll post it today so you all can have that. Okay? All right. Thank you, everyone. Happy Sunday, and be blessed. Bye for now.